That's one of the things that we really pride ourselves on, is having an excellent, consistent guest experience at Dr. Pepper Park. And so, looking at our surroundings, of course, we have a lot of natural beauty, and we have a lot of beautiful historic buildings, but I've always really wanted to merge art and music, because this is such a social setting. When it's an event day, people do feel free to get up and walk around and talk to each other and not have to worry about losing their seat, right? When you're at a concert, you're like, I don't want to go get something because somebody's going to steal my seat. So we love that about the venue, and we really wanted to give them something to look at and interact with their social media, to take pictures with. And so I started talking with Larissa at Blue Eagle Credit Union, and I said, wouldn't it be great if we had an Insta-Jammin' rock art? Of course, that didn't just come up just like that, but we were just talking about the concept, about really engaging the arts community, which I had never really done before, because that's not the world that I'm in. I'm in the music business. So we reached out to some of our local artists that are famous in this region and said, would you like to participate in our Insta-Jammin' Rock Art initiative? And so what it is our artists, which we have some of the renderings here for what they're going to be creating for Dr. Pepper Park. These are pieces of art that are going to be massive. We will move them in and out, and we will also move them around the event space, so that maybe if you came to a show but you met some friends at the back of the show and you never made it up here, you might not have seen that particular piece of art. And now you have to get your picture taken with it, right? So everything is really moving in the direction of social media, and people like to have something to take their picture with. I'm sure everybody's seen the Instagram walls that are all over the place. I know there's a new local business that is also featuring that. So we wanted to do that while also showcasing our local artists. We absolutely could not do this program without the sponsorship support of Blue Eagle Credit Union. So I really want to thank them for believing in the program. It's something that we'd like to do year after year and grow the program. So everybody wants to know, when are the pieces of art going to be finished? And it's going to be a staggered rollout, and they'll be premiered at different events. So be sure to follow us at Dr. Pepper Park at the Bridges on Facebook, or at drpepperpark.com, or you can join our newsletter and get email blasts where we're going to be talking about the launch of our pieces of art through our artists. So I wanted to bring up Larissa Thompson with Blue Eagle Credit Union, to talk about their involvement with our program. Thank you, Larissa.
Thank you, Wynette. I'm so excited to be here and be a part of this initiative. We were really excited when we started talking about this program to do something fun and unique and different for the venue this year. We're excited to be a partner with Dr. Pepper Park this year and just expound on the positive impact that they have with our community. I love the idea of blending the arts with the music here, and I just think it's going to be an extra special thing for this season. We are thrilled to be a part of it. We are thrilled to have artists like Catherine and Jane here today to talk about their art, and I think it's just going to be a wonderful give back for our community and a way to blend the two together. And I think they've got some interesting ways to do that with their art, so we're really excited to be here, thankful to be a part of it, and to be a positive impact with the community. We're here in our community. We've been local. We're all about pay less, earn more, have fun, and this is fun, and we're just excited to be a part of it. Thank you. I'd love to introduce Catherine Devine. She's going to come up and talk a little bit about her artwork and her rendering. Thank you.
Hi. I was one of the first people, I think, when I chatted on Facebook about, I got this idea, and I was like, I think that's a great idea. So to separate art and music is kind of impossible. For me, it's like you're listening to music while you're working, you get ideas from music. So it's always been kind of combined. So when she said I want to do art and music, I was the first person to go, yes, yes. So I invited Jane to be part of this. We are old friends, and she's a musician, so it felt like another perfect fit. So the piece I started, because I can't wait, is mine's going to be like a movable mushroom garden. And so I'm using old CDs as a way, because that was one of the other aspects that we discussed, was how can we use repurposed materials, things that would end up in the landfill. And I've always been really, thinking about that too. So getting to do something beautiful with something that's part of our music history, because CDs are part of it, even though everyone's got different music different ways that they listen to music now. It's just nice to be able to give them a second life. So here is Jane.
Thank you, Catherine, and thank you for inviting me to this wonderful idea. My piece is called Music is My Freedom. And this is a theme that I explored often with my band, Radar Rose, for the last 30 years. And I found that if I handmade posters and used those words, that tagline, music is my freedom, the posters would disappear because people would take them home. So I knew I was onto something with that. So with this is a flying guitar that repeats the theme of music is my freedom. It's already in process. I'm using some record albums and CDs as well. And I'm just really excited to be part of this. And thank you so much for inviting me. And I will kick it over to Shannon.
Hi, I'm Shannon Peters with Dr. Pepper Park, and I'm going to go over a couple of things that are new this year at Dr. Pepper Park. We're super excited for our initiative. That's not the only thing we're rolling out this year. New, you can kind of see a preview, but not really. Up on our Skybox, starting today, we're going to start rolling in new furniture from National Pools, and our VIP Skybox is now the National Pools VIP Skybox. So our VIP guests are going to have a separate entrance to come in, be able to get into the park early, and get relaxed. They're going to have a luxurious area upstairs with a private bar, private restroom, an Instagrammable wall. It's going to be a great time. Then we're also partnering with Sun and Spruce to bring exclusive scents and soaps to our VIP guests, so that way you have the luxury experience starting from the beginning, as soon as you walk in there, as well as Herc is providing complimentary water for anybody in that area. So we're really stepping up our game as far as what we're offering for people. And it just announced yesterday is our VIP patio will be transformed a little bit. That's going to be our Fit Body Boot Camp VIP patio. So expect some fun things, some music breaks, some exercise while you're out having a good night. We have an awesome season. Like Waynette said, we're announcing a show tomorrow, but I can tell you kind of who's coming this year already. Our new series, as you see on our banner, is our Northwest Ace Summer Concert Series. That's presented by Northwest Ace. They're a longtime partner of Dr. Pepper Park. They're also bringing us the Roanoke Wind Fest. So this year, our season kickoff is with Granger Smith. That's next Saturday. They're also bringing Cinderella's Tom Kiefer Band, LA Guns, and Faster Pussycat. We have Kip Moore coming, a part of that series. We have Aaron Lewis coming. A bunch of different artists that'll be out for that one, our national acts. Then also we're bringing in our flashbacks. These are tributes to the artists in their prime. So new this year, we're bringing the Foos Fighters. We're bringing Bee Gees Gold. They have a Las Vegas residency, which is pretty cool. We're bringing in, a Tina Turner tribute on Waynette's birthday, or right after your birthday. So it's going to be a great time for that. And then, of course, our tried and true shows, our Flashback Rewind. So Rumors will be back this year. Absolute Queen will be back this year. Our Kiss tribute is making their debut back after being off for a couple of years. And so many more shows coming up. If you don't have tickets, get them now. Definitely come out and join us this year because it's going to be our biggest year yet, and we're super excited.
Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you, Catherine, for mentioning the initial concept, which we have stuck with, is that all of the art will be primarily recycled and upcycled and repurposed items that the art is made out of. And I sure am glad that she asked me for CDs and not cassettes, because I have I have finally thrown all those away. But we have a ton of CDs, and it's such an important part of music, and everything seems to just go back to how it was, and we're finding that whole like revitalization when it comes to music, going back to albums, and you know, a lot of the younger generations now loving the 80s bands, and you know, they're liking to go out to the retro concerts, which I think just happened yesterday. As far as I'm concerned, they happened yesterday. But you know, Shannon mentioned a lot of our season lineup, which of course is included in the press packet. 23 concerts, and our festival, of course, Roanoke's largest one-day food festival, which is August 27th. And that's presented by Northwest Ace. We do have some new sponsors this year as well. Condiff Heating and Cooling is sponsoring our Flashback Fridays series, and our Flashback Rewind series is sponsored by RJ Young. Of course, the Buffalo Hemp Smoke Zone is a new added feature and attraction that we're going to have a very nice lounge in our smoking area. We've always had a designated smoking area, but we're really kicking it up a notch and making it a really nice place to just hang out and be social, so that everybody can really enjoy that. I know that everybody is going to enjoy all of the improvements and additions that we're making this year, and all the efforts that our team continues to make to improve the guest experience here, you know, to make it a nice little tucked-in getaway. Of course, we're very unique in that we're the only live music venue that's right on the river, and we have a beautiful view of the Mill Mountain Star at nighttime. I've had artists literally gasp when it comes on, because it was a total surprise. They didn't see it during sound check, and everybody's always really impressed. It's just a really special place with a lot of rich Roanoke history that we're very blessed to be a part of, and we certainly couldn't do it without the support of our many sponsors, and also our team and our community that supports the park. If anyone needs any graphics or any information from today's press conference, you can find it in the packet. We have a Dropbox folder there. And then if anyone would like to ask questions, we're happy to ask questions now, or we'll stay behind if you would like to ask us one-on-one, whichever you prefer. Everybody's going one-on-one? All right. Okay, thank you all so much for your time. I'm glad we have beautiful weather today. Thank you for your support of Dr. Pepper Park. We couldn't do it without you.